Where's at? Austin. Where's at? Texas. New crib, Loftin. Where's at?
What's up, y'all? This is Longhorn Hip Hop. We're here with Damian Marley. We just got off stage, did a great performance with Nas, supporting their Distant Relatives album. Is it true that this is going to be the end of the Distant Relatives tour?
Well, for a while, you know. This will be the last date that we'll be doing in America for a while. You know, yeah.
And are y'all planning on working on another Distant Relatives album, or?
Well, that would be nice, you know, hopefully. Yeah, hopefully.
And that, you know, to me, I think the Distant Relatives album was really important because we hadn't seen an album in a long time that brought up the issues that were brought up on the Distant Relatives album. So, you know, what was the response that you got, especially from the African people? Like, were they very receptive to it? Or?
Yes. Well, I want to tell you that we haven't. One of the things that we're left to do with this project is to go to Africa and perform. You know what I mean? But you know, most of the people who I've spoken to so far, yes, I've embraced it and think it's a great idea. I think it helps to you know, strengthen the bridge between Western Hemisphere and Africa. You know what I mean? In that kind of sense, we had, you know, the Blessings from Canaan is on the album, and he's obviously he's African. You know what I mean?
Absolutely.
Emmanuel Jal passed through the studio too, and had great words to say about it while we were working on it. You know, so in that sense, I think we have the support. You know.
Cool. And the last thing we wanted to ask you is, for those of the students at University of Texas who might, for some reason, not be familiar with your music, would you want to tell them a little bit about where you're from and what it was like growing up?
Well, I'm from Jamaica, Kingston, Jamaica. You know what I mean? Grew up in Jamaica. It's a joy, you know. There's a struggle, but the people are very, you know, hearty people. They have a lot of love inside. You know what I mean? A lot of great pioneers of social movements come from Jamaica. My father being one, Marcus Garvey being another. You know what I say? And growing up in Jamaica for me was great. You know, I had a very nice childhood growing up. Went to a good school. You know, my mother raised me well. So you know.
Thank you so much. Thank you very much.
Yo, greetings to the world. Voice of the one, big Gongzilla. You're watching Longhorn Hip Hop. You check it. Rasta.